A shy cleaner played a Christmas melody. The CEO froze, recognizing the song that haunted him for years. The elevator doors slid open on the 42nd floor, and Marcus Chen stepped into the silence of his empire. It was Christmas Eve, nearly midnight, and the sprawling headquarters of Chen Industries stood empty. He loosened his tie, exhausted from another 16-hour day, when suddenly a sound stopped him cold. A piano melody, delicate and achingly familiar, drifting through the corridors like a ghost from his past. His breath caught. That song, the one his mother used to play every Christmas morning before she died. He hadn't heard it in 20 years. If this story has already touched your heart, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment telling me what you're feeling, and subscribe to Kindness Pulse for more stories that remind us of the beauty in human connection. Marcus followed the sound, his heart hammering with each step. Memories flooded back of his mother's gentle hands on the keys, the smell of cinnamon rolls, the warmth of a home that no longer existed. He'd spent 2 decades burying those memories beneath ambition, building a billion-dollar company as if success could fill the hollow space she'd left. The music grew louder, and he recognized every note of the melody she'd composed herself, a song she'd never written down, a song that should have died with her. He rounded the corner, and there, in the employee lounge bathed in Christmas tree lights, sat a young woman at the old upright piano. She wore a grey cleaning uniform, her dark hair pulled back simply. Her fingers moved across the keys with unexpected grace, her eyes closed as if lost somewhere far away. Marcus stood frozen, unable to comprehend how this stranger could be playing his mother's song. The woman's fingers stumbled, and her eyes flew open. She gasped, seeing him. "Mr. Chen, I'm so sorry, I didn't think Anya. I'll leave immediately." She stood quickly, knocking over the piano bench, her face flushed with embarrassment. But Marcus raised his hand, his voice barely a whisper. "Wait, please, that song. Where did you learn it?" She hesitated, clutching her cleaning supplies like a shield. My grandmother taught me." She was a music teacher in Taiwan before she immigrated. She said she learned it from a student long ago, a woman who... She trailed off, studying his face with sudden recognition. "A woman who what?" Marcus pressed, stepping closer. "A woman who made her promise to pass it on, to keep it alive even after she was gone. She said it was called a mother's Christmas prayer." The young woman's voice softened. "My grandmother is Teresa Liu. She said her student's name was Grace Chen." The world tilted. Marcus gripped the doorframe. "Grace Chen was my mother." Tears filled the woman's eyes. "I'm Maya. My grandmother talks about your mother all the time. She said Grace was the kindest person she ever knew, that she helped her learn English, helped her find work, treated her like family when she had no one." Maya's hands trembled. "Before your mother passed, she made my grandmother promise to teach this song to her children, to their children. She said music was memory, and love should echo through generations." Marcus couldn't speak. For 20 years, he'd believed he was alone, that nothing of his mother remained except painful memories. He'd fired people for mentioning Christmas, avoided anything that reminded him of family, built walls so high that no warmth could penetrate. And here was this shy cleaner, this stranger, carrying his mother's legacy in her fingertips, keeping his mother's love alive without even knowing he existed. "She wanted you to have this," Maya whispered, pulling a worn envelope from her pocket. "My grandmother said if I ever met Marcus Chen, I should give it to him. She's been carrying it for 20 years." With shaking hands, Marcus opened the letter. His mother's handwriting blurred through his tears. "My dearest Marcus, if you're reading this, I'm gone. But I'm not truly gone. I live in every act of kindness you show, every hand you extend, every heart you touch. Don't let grief build walls. Let love build bridges. This song will find you when you need it most. Listen to it. Remember me. But more importantly, remember who you are, my son, my joy, my gift to this world. Love doesn't end. It only changes form. Merry Christmas, my darling boy. Forever, Mom." Marcus wept, 20 years of suppressed grief finally breaking free. Maya stood quietly, giving him space, her own tears falling. When he finally looked up, he saw not just a cleaner, but a guardian of his mother's love, proof that kindness ripples far beyond what we can see. Before we reach the end, if this story moved you, please like this video, share it with someone who needs hope today, and subscribe to Kindness Pulse because these stories matter, and your engagement helps spread more light in this world. That Christmas Eve, Marcus didn't return to his empty penthouse. He sat with Maya at that old piano, learning the song again, note by note, memory by memory. He learned about her struggles, her dreams of music school she couldn't afford, her grandmother's declining health. And in that moment, he understood his mother's final lesson: wealth isn't measured in buildings or bank accounts, but in the lives we touch and the love we pass forward. By dawn, Marcus had made a decision. He established the Grace Chen Foundation, funding music education and supporting immigrant families. Maya became its first scholarship recipient, and every Christmas Eve thereafter, that melody filled the halls of Chen Industries, no longer a company built on isolation, but a community built on the truth his mother always knew: that love, like music, never truly dies. It simply waits for the right heart to play it again.